So, in today's episode of The Fashion Detective, we're going to dive into the history of one of the most iconic coats in fashion, my fellas. Like, it became a symbol of mystery, detectives, and noir movies. For example, Humphrey Bogart was rocking this coat in the movie Casablanca from the 1940s. And also, other iconic characters were rocking this coat, like the Pink Panther, Poirot, and the Spectre Gadget. And this iconic coat today, we're going to dive into how it came to be. From the World War, from the First World War to the Second World War, how it came to be to the runway, like, because the trench coat is back in style. So let's dive into the history of the trench coat. The trench coat actually dates back to the 1820s, with the garment that made the trench coat, the gabardine, being invented by Thomas Burberry. Yep, that Burberry y'all thinking about. Thomas Burberry was born on the 27th of August 1835, near Dorking in Surrey. While experimenting in the production of materials and clothing that could be used for fishing or hunting, he discovered the gabardine. That is a durable twill worsted wool that is waterproof and resistant, and made from Egyptian cotton. So, this material was perfect against harsh weather and for outdoor activities, and Fridtjof Nansen was the first explorer to use gabardine during his trip around the Arctic Circle in 1893. Actually, who invented the trench coat? Well, this has been a long debate between Aquascutum and Burberry. Aquascutum as a brand was born around 1851, and their coats that were made of waterproof fabric were used during the Crimean War from 1853 to 1856, and also during World War I and World War II. So, the word aquascutum comes from Latin. It means water shield. The trench coat that we know today became popular around World War I, when the British Army requested for a lighter and resistant coat that could be an option to the grand coats. So, actually, it was just worn from officers at the time, with other ranks wearing other coats. With time, D-rings and epaulets were added on the coat. Okay, so do you know why the trench coat is called trench coat? It's because the soldiers were using this type of coat in the trenches. And yes, the trench coat is a garment that is very functional and is good against harsh weather, and it's great for outdoor activities. So it was used during the World War I and World War II, and there were the storm flaps that were used to get away water from the coat through ventilation, the D-rings to attach other items on the coat, and the sleeves were wide enough to get more movement. So trench coats at the time were extremely functional, with a lot of storage and different pockets. So after the war, soldiers went back home and the citizens were like, "Oh my god, hold on, wait a damn minute, those trench coats are fine as hell. They're so lit, I need one in my wardrobe." And that's how trench coat became popular during the 1920s, the 1930s, and the 1940s. Like, the citizens were impressed from the soldiers' drip, and the trench coat became a fashionable item at that time. So, the trench coat became a staple item, both for gentlemen and for the ladies. So, during the World War II, the trench coat was still used in the battlefield against harsh weather. You know what they say, if you ain't broke, don't fix it. From the UK, the trench coat was also worn in other countries like Germany, France, and other countries in Europe. Aquascutum and Burberry both provided the army with trench coats during World War I. Shorter jackets took the spotlight in World War II because of their mobility. In the 1940s, the trench coat started to appear more frequently in noir movies like Casablanca, the famous trench coat that Humphrey Bogart wore, and the Pink Panther. While the trench coat fell out of favor in the military, other organizations like the Gestapo used those coats to intimidate people. During the 60s and the 70s, the trench coat became unpopular to wear, but it came back in the 80s with new silhouettes favoring the trench coat. And yeah, that's how the trench coat became an icon in fashion, and that's how now it's a stylish item. It's trendy right now. And let me show you the trench coat that I have right now, that I'm wearing right now. I just have one trench coat in my wardrobe, like one.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, I know, but this is the only trench coat that I have, and I thrifted it like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. If my memory doesn't play games, I think it was like 3 years ago. And this trench coat, I think, is from the 80s probably, or 70s. I think 80s because of the shoulders and the silhouette of this trench coat. But let me show you what I'm wearing right now. So, oh, I think you can finally see my whole body. Finally, this room is big enough because, yeah. Apart from that, yes, this is the coat that I'm talking about that I was wearing during the video. This is the only trench coat I have, as you can see. And I can't find the brand name tag, I think, because it was in the inside layer of this coat, you know. I forgot it in Italy, I think. And yeah, but the brand, I think, is from the 80s probably. And this coat is made for 65% of polyester, 35% of cotton, like bound wool, and another layer is made of rayon. And my favorite feature of this trench coat, I think, are the shoulder, because I love a big shoulder. And yes, this trench coat is really cool in my opinion. And yes, and like it's perfect for this time of the year, like in this fall, late fall, and also during winter, you know, because if it rains or snows a lot, like this weather will be your bestie, it will be your best friend. And like the fit is immaculate, honestly. Like the fit is fitting. Like I have no words for it. Like this trench coat is so damn cool. I think that every dude in this planet Earth needs a trench coat right now because it's cool, but also it's pretty functional and will not get wet from rain and snow. It's perfect for late fall and also for winter. So, like, go and get a trench coat. Possibly thrifted, because there are a lot of trench coats you can find at the thrift store actually. As you can see, I love this trench coat to death, and yes, I will wear it during this period of the year. And what can I say? I'm in love with this trench coat. It's pretty cool. I love the color. I love the shoulders of this trench coat. And yes, it also has a lot of pockets. There's pockets here, also inside. What the hell? Oh yes, inside here and here. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's flexible. I like it. So that's it, my fellas. This was the history behind this iconic coat that is the trench coat. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will know when I put my next video, my fellas, and hype the video because it helps a lot. And what else? Oh, before going away from this video, let me know in the comments if you want a fashion history video about Burberry or Aquascutum or both, because I am pretty interested of making a video about this topic because yeah, like I am very curious about the history of those brands. And let me know in the comments because I wouldn't mind making a video about it. And what else? I will see ya pretty soon, my fellas.